Not all vinyl windows are created equal, from the cheap right off the rack at the big box store to the overpriced expensive ones. What's the difference?
Desert King Windows, we knock out the weather.
There are many different materials that they make the frame out of for a window, okay? We're talking about vinyl, which is hands down the most popular choice and the most widely sold all across America. But the one thing about vinyl is that there's such a wide range in costs. You know, you can't help but wonder why. And it's all in the quality of the window. Now don't get me wrong, there are some out there that might be a little more priced than they should be, but if you know what to look for, you're gonna make the best choice for your home. All right, so let me start out with the very first thing, which is the structure of the vinyl itself. And that is seen by the cutout. If you don't see a cutout of your vinyl frame window, don't buy it until you do, okay? So when I talk about structure, I'm talking about all these little channels right here. They all provide structure and support. And why that's important is because you have two panes of double strength glass, or maybe it's triple pane if you're in the northern climates, or whatever it is. It's all weighing down right on top of this frame. And so when it weighs down on that, if you don't have the structure, especially in a hotter place, say Arizona, in direct heat, that thing's taking a lot of weight, and eventually that's what warps out frames. So that's what a cheap vinyl window does. So you want to make sure that there's good structure in it. Let me show you one that doesn't. So this one would be right off the rack at the big box store. Typically see a vinyl window, or you typically see the lower cost ones screwed together. Definitely don't want that. See, no structure in that. You have the weight of all that glass on that, and it moves. Definitely not something that you want in your home. This thing, right? This thing wouldn't last on a dog shed in the backyard. So don't put it in your home. What you're looking for is something that has a lot more meat to it. So this is a much higher grade window. And this one's actually an Anlin window. So the second thing I'm going to tell you about is the glass. You want to be looking out for a good quality glass. Now, what I mean by glass is not just a pane of glass. What I mean by that is what's called the IGU, the insulated glass unit. And what that is two panes of glass, or three, the spacer, what's filling this section right here, what kind of gas, and then lastly, the Low-E coatings on there itself. But for now, all you need to know is look for Cardinal glass. Cardinal glass is top of the line, so look for them in that. The third thing I want to talk to you about is the actual makeup of the vinyl itself. Now this is something that you can't look at the window and be able to tell. It has to be the right manufacturer, all right? So now I'll tell you what the difference is of it. Let's say you go into the big box store and you ask for a gallon of red paint. All right, do you want the $15 gallon? Do you want the $20 gallon? Do you want the $40 gallon? What's the difference? The difference is the makeup of the actual paint itself. The active ingredient, the main ingredient, and the difference in all those gallons of red paint is titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide reflects direct heat and direct UV rays. So when you get that $40 gallon of paint, it has a lot more titanium dioxide in it. So it lasts longer in the sun. That would be the exterior paint, right? The $15 gallon, that's the one that goes in the bathroom. So it doesn't get UV rays. So it doesn't need as much titanium dioxide. With vinyl frame windows, they're all facing the outside. So you need a heavy concentration of titanium dioxide. Super, super important. And the most important part of a good quality vinyl frame window, all right? And lastly, what separates a good quality vinyl frame window from bad quality? The warranty. Right off the rack at a big box store, you don't have a warranty with it. You may have a couple years, something like that. Other window vinyl manufacturers, they may give you a 10-year warranty. That's gonna be on maybe a builder grade window. They're putting in a bunch of track homes and they order these by the thousands. They're gonna give maybe a 10-year limited lifetime warranty. Then again, you get into the higher quality stuff and it comes with a lifetime warranty. Anything happens to it, as long as you own the house, it's fix or replace for free. Our top manufacturer, double lifetime warranty. Anything happens to this window, as long as you own it, it's taken care of. And for the next owners of the house, taken care of. Because all those things that I mentioned, they do it right. And there are other manufacturers that do the right thing as well. Keep your eyes open and keep learning about windows, and you'll make a great decision. Choosing new windows can be overwhelming, but our free Windows Buyer's Guide makes it simple. No overcomplicated jargon, just facts to help you decide with confidence. And don't forget to get 3 bids. And if we're in your area, add Desert King Windows to your list. You'll be glad you did.
We use the best windows, 'cause nothing works better. Desert King Windows, we knock out the weather.